Hello.
What's going on, brother?
Sorry, I was watching an Instagram reel of Peloton instructors getting tricked into saying double entendres with leaderboard names.
Can you give me one?
Oh, I can give you like 8, man. There's because they're so like locked in, just reading out like, "Hey, I will Pello for wine. Happy 1000." Genitalia is pretty good. Genitalia, and then he starts laughing.
Okay. Did they get Allie Love with any?
Allie Love genuinely not in there.
Really?
You know what? Her reading comprehension must be a little higher.
But
then also it's because she doesn't do that many shout outs. Most of the time she says, I just checked my watch. It's boss o'clock. It's time to boss up. Yes or yes.
Like peanut butter, the not crunchy kind.
He knows, man. He knows.
I'm good. You just got to make yourself online, which then means you're going to get a barrage of Steam messages asking you a wide range of questions.
It's very threatening.
Not for me, just,
Welcome to the Binding of Isaac Repentance Plus beta. This is a fully featured beta. Citation needed? I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. How can something be a fully featured beta, man? I don't
but that's the but for me. It's like fully featured, but there's no but. It's semi-featured.
Would I like to accept that or deny it? I guess I'll accept it, man. And then perhaps I've received a Steam invitation from you?
No, because you're not online.
Oh, but I am online and I see you.
Okay. Do you want to make the lobby and invite me then? What's your Steam name?
Whole board bad.
Oh.
Friend match. I see you. And I've joined your lobby. Look at that. Do you see me? You can't see me because I've evolved invisibility.
Hold on. I literally got out the second you said you joined. Okay, see if you can get in now.
Okay.
Classic duck smoke.
I got you.
Oh, it's working. Who are you gonna be?
I haven't played this in 10 months.
Okay. Are you saying that to like preemptively say you're not gonna be good and to curb expectations?
I'm saying it just because, like, I'm sure you're gonna have questions for me. I'm guessing you're gonna have questions like, "Hey, what do we do with this item? Is this a good item in this situation?" And I'm just telling you, my skills might be a little rusted.
Okay. No.
Also, the tag is min-max here, so I do want to set the expectation that like I'm gonna be playing my best.
That's why we're minning. I figured like we're a duo. You're the max and I'm the min.
You know what? That's perfect.
Yeah.
There is a max and mini game in UFO 50. You haven't gotten there yet, but it's pretty soon.
Okay. Did you hit the X button to ready up?
I hit the tab button to ready up.
Okay.
I'm a keyboard Andrew.
I wonder if this is like the okay, tab to ready. Okay, let's go. Hey, first online co-op game beta featured.
Dude, it works. I will say, walk around. How does the input feel to you?
You want to be honest?
Yeah.
A shred of floata.
Okay, I got a shred of floata as well.
Okay,
I would describe it as an 1/8 of a second input delay. Not as bad as I thought it might be.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. Speaking of do this, I feel like I haven't talked to you, but you went on vacation.
I did go on vacation.
Is it public knowledge where you went? Aloha, my guy, hang 10?
It is.
Oh,
I don't like to tell people after I go.
Well, why do you tell them after you go?
Because like if I tell them before I go, I mean it's just like I'm a big believer in the phrase, you show me the incentives and I'll show you the outcome.
Okay.
I used to tell people where I was gonna go and when I was going, and then Like they would
Oh,
harass me about. They wouldn't show up or anything, but they would be like, "You're really gonna go here, and then like another oh wow, 12 more Disney cruises, blah 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 blah." So now I tell people in the final 2 minutes of like the Friday stream before I leave.
And do you do that like? Were you going on vacation then hearing like waifu pillow 373's comment when you were like doing something?
No, it was just annoying to tell people like, hey, on Monday I'm not gonna be here next week, and then for the rest of the week you just have people coming in going like, "Wow, you're not gonna wait? He's gonna be here next week, right?" And then someone will say, "Does he know?" And then it just creates a lot of arguments. It's actually better to just keep people in the dark, I think.
Got it. Especially for banter purposes. Okay.
Yeah, you know what it's like.
So how was Hawaii?
It was great, man.
Is that your first time?
It's my second time.
Okay.
Yeah, just chill. Just watch out for this guy. Yeah, whoa. Okay. You should take the heart. You should take the spirit hard, but don't take it yet because we're gonna go to the item room first, and if you go grab it, it's gonna fall over. So
okay,
we're gonna fall over. So we should re-roll this.
Oh wait, can we be separate? No.
For about like a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Want me to roll it?
I think it's pretty good.
Okay.
Wait, you should probably take it though.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Man, I'll just snag that one then. It's only fair.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with the fact that the item that I got is like maybe 5 times better than the item that you got.
So I just want to say, canonically speaking, I believe I'm a better Isaac, like mechanically better Isaac, but I am playing on keyboard now.
Yeah.
My gamepad is not working. Eddie, fix it. But so if I play bad, it's not an excuse. I'm just saying.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely true.
All right. So
I mean, the thing is, I'm overtrained on Isaac, so like it's actually bad. Sometimes it's better to have like a fresh set of eyes.
Yeah, I got you. Oh wait. No.
Well, why would you get closer to it for no reason?
No, we wanted to push it.
It's what for what? It's TNT and poop, man. That's not even one of the pushables.
No, you push it into the red card.
That's not a pushable one. The pushable ones have like a white outline, man.
Chat.
You gotta re-roll that though. That's garbage. That's
the gold
garbage.
ones are the pushables. What button re-rolls? Sorry.
You gotta re-roll that, man.
What button re-rolls?
The space bar.
100% it was pushable.
I'm being told it was pushable. I'm being told it was pushable. That's my
Hey, can I get some Duck Smoke Classic in chat? What is that good or no?
It's a speed upgrade.
Okay. We can do better than that.
Yeah, I think we could probably do better. So I'm thinking you do something like this. It didn't get the dude. It didn't get the dude, man.
It's okay.
It's been okay. I got an idea here. Let me think about this. Let me think about this for a second.
While you're thinking, can I ask you something? Is it just
man? Because I gotta.
No, but it's important. Look in the upper left-hand corner. Isn't the font spacing off on the numbers off a little bit? By like 1 or 2 pixels?
Like the 08, the 00. The
yeah.
00?
Or is that just me?
I think that looks about right to me, but what do I know?
All right.
I mean, it might be off, but like I think it's been off for a while. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Well, we're gonna play this game, huh?
I think it's worth a try. Do you want to give it just a little bit?
Yeah.
Just a touch. Oh.
What
Okay. Let's grab those and then I'll sack it.
I'll give one more.
Yeah. Okay. Why not? Why not? All right, like everything's becoming clear now.
Okay.
I remember that it's all coming back to me now, man. It's like riding a bike.
Okay.
You buy the bomb.
Oh, you mean the one we could have pushed?
You can't push it through a door, so I'm gonna choose for the purposes of like lubricating the team dynamic. I'm gonna choose not to respond to that.
Okay.
I respect this. You push this over here.
Twofer.
And look at that, and then you leave, and the whole sweater starts to unravel.
He's done it. Okay, all right. We're back.
And now with 2 more bombs. I mean, this is how you just never lose Isaac ever again. I remember. You grab like one of these, blow up this guy right here. Oh, 5 cents. And no, we needed that one.
Ooh.
That's okay. That's okay.
Hold on. Oh, do you want to charge up your D?
No.
Why?
Because this self-sacrifice room is what it's all about, man. This self-sacrifice room is what it's all about. Now just watch. I'm gonna place a bomb here.
Hey, why don't we want to take car battery and get free charger?
The charge is less relevant, in my opinion, than the rewards that we can get from this right here. I'm just gonna make an executive decision on that one. I apologize.
No, you're good.
And then,
ooh, I don't fault you for that.
that is crazy. That's a low roll. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
You know what? Let's try something here. It's a range upgrade.
I'm starting to see how this company's being run here a little bit.
Hang on.
Oh,
I forget.
You're
sorry, dude,
gonna be generous. You're
good. There's lots of HP. You gotta take advantage of it. Look at that.
Queen of Hearts, me?
Queen of Hearts.
We want to pop that.
Chad, I don't even remember what the Queen of Hearts
It fills you
does.
up. Fills you up.
Does it fill you up or does it drop?
Same thing. It's gonna drop some hearts. Here we go.
It drops a bunch of hearts.
Oh.
Okay. Let's grab 2 each. So now this next one, if my muscle memory is correct, I'm gonna walk on it. An angel's gonna spawn. We're just gonna walk out.
Well, you don't want to fight the angel?
No. We'll take too much damage.
Will or you?
Then this one right here is the money maker. If you could walk on the. Oh. Not the best reward. Now I'm trying to remember. The next one is another angel statue. And then one after that, I think, is the portal up, right? So I'm saying no. I'm saying no to that. That's where we stop.
Okay.
And then we can definitely buy that, but I don't think it gives us a charge, right? It just gives us the doubling.
Trickle charge.
And you should take that.
Oh, thanks for sharing the profits with me. You know, nice juicy speed up.
We literally share our profits, though.
No, it's okay. This company's being run top down. At least I know on floor one.
What are you complaining about? You're swagged up, man.
Yeah. Have you ever you think swagged up rolling in a high school dance with horns coming out of your head?
I don't think you should be. I don't think we should be going to high school dances in general.
Well, we're kids, right? We're role playing as the kids, right?
That's true.
Right.
They still have like high school dances.
They
or
do.
Are they all like in Fortnite now?
They do, but real quick, in before everyone in chat says, I didn't go to one dance. I never went to one dance my entire life. Did you go to any of your dances?
I went to one, yeah.
Which one?
It was probably like the second dance in 9th grade.
Okay, was
I
it
think the first one? I was like, I don't really like understand dancing, so I'm not gonna go to the first one. And then the second one, everyone was like, the first one is so fun, you have to go to the second one. And then the second one, basically me and my friends like leaned on the wall for like 90% of the dance, and we danced to jump around, because all you have to do is jump around. And then I did the slow dance at the very end to Shakira's Underneath Your Clothes.
My man.
That was the whole dance, and I said I'm never going to one of those ever again.
There's only one loophole in your story, though.
Yeah.
You knew what a dance was. You've seen Back to the Future.
You know what? In the 9th grade, I don't think I'd seen Back to the Future, to be honest with you.
Are you kidding? No. You had to have. You saw like R-rated movies when you were 7. You've seen Back to the Future.
Yeah, good movies.
What?
I didn't see Back to the Future until I don't know, maybe I was like 16.
Oh. What?
It came out when I was -3, so like.
What? I think you should take that one.
Oh, well, thank you. I was gonna offer it up to you, but.
In hindsight, what movie posters did you have on your wall in college?
None movies, but I've already told you I did have. What a huge get there. I did have a Flaming Lips poster.
Oh, that's right.
On my wall, but I will say when I moved in to the dorms, Like I went to university in my hometown, so I set up my room before my roommate got there. When he got there, first, no, that's a reroll and a half, by the way. That's pretty good.
Wait, did you go in
should give it to him,
blind?
man. Yeah, I didn't know who my roommate would be. I knew his name, but like I didn't know anything else about him until I got there.
Should we take this?
Yeah, I think you should take it.
Was he like? Did you RNG a good roommate or a bad roommate?
I think he was not a bad roommate. We ended up being friends.
Okay.
I wouldn't say he's a good roommate. Like, did he bring, you know, like a mini fridge or something like that? No, I brought a mini fridge, so I guess I'm the good roommate.
Well, you're only child. Of course, you're gonna come in with like your parents probably had you Costco'd up when you rolled into university for year one. Oops.
I did have a mini fridge. I can't deny that. I definitely did have a mini fridge and a hot plate, I think.
Well, I wasn't actually saying like good roommate based on his monetarily and material value.
He wasn't insane, and he went to class. He didn't just stay in the room all the time, and he didn't like smell bad.
Okay, so that's a good roommate. Did you guys do
And he
stuff
didn't,
together?
Like, wake up screaming and stuff. So first year, again, this is maybe like the most relatable story of all time. In freshman year, he had a long distance girlfriend. So he stayed inside when we went out and did like phone calls. And by sophomore year, that had kind of like fallen apart. So then we hung out a lot more.
Okay. Were you ever privy to any of the phone calls? Was he schmoopy?
Well, yeah, but they weren't like the funny thing. They weren't like doing anything on the phone.
Well, why would you assume that that's what I was asking?
Well, because it has like the implication.
No, I meant like, was he?
It was like.
Was he?
Yeah, I love. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, you know, it was a lot like that.
Okay. All right.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. All right, let's see what we got. You should moon it up for sure.
Okay, what buttons? Cards.
Q.
Okay. Ooh. Is it worth paying the piper?
He's pretty much garbage, but I know they like rebalanced it, but I don't know if they rebalanced this guy. We give him like till we get to 15.
So
worth it, right?
So speaking of like just throwing your money down the tubes, I don't know how or why I got it served up, but there was I don't mean to like cause current events or anything, but there's a clip of this kid. He's probably 8 years old, and the title he was live streaming. The title was "Kid Rugs Pulls for $30,000." So this kid made this crypto coin. He's watching Go to the Moon live, but that's not the best part. he goes, yeah, at first, and then the way he flicked off the live stream, but he did it with the bent index and the bent ring finger. He gave him the adult middle finger. The kid was 8.
Oh man, that is great.
But like, how do you think that kid learned how to do that? Thanks for the 20 bandos.
Probably like Skillshare.com, right?
What's that?
You know, it's the #1 place to go to share your skills.
Really?
I don't know. Chat, what is High Priestess question mark steps on you, right? I don't think we want that. I don't know what we want here, man. You carry Ace of Spades, I'll carry Queen of Hearts.
Okay.
That sounds right to me.
Let's do it.
I got an idea too.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I could get the heart on the top if I just
spammed
ran in time. Yeah. All right.
Wait, so what'd you do in Hawaii? Was it like a traditional Hawaii vacation, chilled?
Yeah. So like first day we did like a tour, so we saw a lot of sights, and then this.
How boring was that?
It's my favorite part.
The tour?
Yeah, man.
Like, do you go to museums and stuff?
We went to like some nature sites. There was a hike. There was like a temple. Went to like macadamia nut farm, a pineapple farm, stuff like that. But you know, it's nice to learn a little bit about the history of the place you're visiting. Can I be honest with you? I don't even know what this is, man.
C-section.
What does that do?
It's good. You can take it. You need it.
What is it? Oh, that's right.
How do I know these items and you don't?
I think you did most of your Isaac playing like after Repentance Plus came out, right? Or Afterbirth Plus?
Yeah, but you have 10,000 hours.
I don't know what to tell you, brother.
I don't know
put
either.
The tears in the bag.
All right, I got you. So no, I mean, it sounds like some of it, the tour stuff, some of it was fun and cool, and some of it was snoozy. Like the hiking.
I know how this sounds, but
Yeah.
like I'm not trying to insult you necessarily, but like when you're on a family vacation, you do lots of stuff for the kid or the kids.
Yeah. So you think
So
you think
for
she
me-
enjoyed like
No, the opposite. But basically, like the rest of the vacation is for her. So I at least got to get like a little cultural enrichment instead of just swimming like the whole time. And I enjoyed the swimming, don't get me wrong, but it's also nice to have like a little bit of adult enrichment over that period as well.
See, I find it ironic that you find culture enrichment by doing touristy things.
Well, what would you do then?
Eat off the fruit of the land, man. Go to the local spots, talk to the people. Hey, where do we go where the tourists are not?
But you're a tourist.
Yeah, but you're doing non-tourist stuff.
So you think you're better than the other tourists. Why?
I'm not saying I'm better, but like going to the Dole pineapple plant and walking out with a can of pineapples, brother, you can do that at your local 5 and dime.
Well, I just don't understand. What would you do instead?
I would do like the local off the beaten path stuff. That's the actual good stuff.
Okay, but how are you gonna find that without like a tour?
You talk to the locals, brother. The people, it's like,
See, I guess this is crazy. I kind of like, and I think a lot of people are gonna agree with you and disagree with me. I would rather trust like the tour guide to show me some noteworthy stuff. Like he showed, we were on top of like some mountains. You know, it wasn't like he took us to ABC Mart and was like buy a spam masubi or something like that. I would kind of trust them over like just the first taxi driver who happens to take us from the airport to our hotel. But that's just me, because he kind of like he's a local and he does it for a living.
does he, or is where he tells you to go? Does he get a slice of that like HelloFresh?
The restaurant that he took us to, he gets a slice of 100%.
Yeah.
He was glazing the restaurant like crazy, and it was like chicken fingers, basically. But but the other places were, I mean, they're sites of like local and cultural significance, and we actually got like,
Yeah, sure. I didn't want the habit. I didn't want it. It's okay.
That's a good point. You do get hit more than me. You might want to take Blue Candle, man. I've already got like strong tears thanks to the C-section here.
I'll take Black Candle. Oh wait, you spent all the money because you're the CEO.
Why would you re-roll Blue Candle, man? It's a great item.
Doesn't matter. You spent all the revenue.
That stings. That one does sting.
What was the highlight of the trip? Was hiking?
Well, for me, I really enjoyed the tour, but it was mostly just relaxing. What's the highlight of like any trip when you're on a trip with your family? Not cooking, not cleaning, eating in a restaurant for like every meal.
What like you? I mean, like, and I'm not BMing. Like, you sound like
You are BMing.
No, I'm
That's
not.
fine.
I'm not. Oh, I guess I didn't need the kid.
I was gonna say you went to Italy,
I guess
and you were like, I do what the locals do, and then you came back and you said nobody in Italy is sad. So this is the position you're arguing from here.
I guess I didn't need the black candle.
I haven't forgotten that.
I guess I didn't need the black candle. My question was, this was not BM. This was a genuine question. What about the tour did you find so entertaining?
Said it like 12 times, man. The local tour guide taking us to the sites and also explaining a little bit of Hawaiian history that I was ignorant to. It was nice. It was enriching. I don't know what you want me to say.
So first grading, you enjoyed learning on vacation. That's what you wanted.
Yes.
Okay. Why not go back to school then?
As opposed to what? Oh, this is the restaurant that the Hawaiians eat at? Like what?
Yeah, like
We got
that.
food
Like,
everywhere, man.
yeah, but you don't have the local food. You got Dole pineapple everywhere.
We got most of it, honestly. The Hawaiian food is good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but you went to like TGI Fridays.
We did not
Waikiki?
go to TGI Fridays.
Did you go to any chain restaurants? Caught, exposed, caught.
Well, I actually don't know the answer. Does anybody here in Hawaii know if there's multiple locations for Pounders?
Wait, you went to a restaurant called Pounders?
That was the restaurant they took us to on the tour. It was called Pounders. And nobody else, I mentioned this at the time, and nobody else on the tour thought it was funny at all.
What did you say?
I said, I got the poke at Pounders. And everybody went, was it good? And I said, what are you talking about? Didn't you hear what I just said?
What's the logo for Pounders?
It was the word Pounders in like, I don't even know, like Cheers font.
There was no like, it wasn't like a hammer or a pig or something.
It was the word Pounders.
Oh, what color was the font?
Red.
All right. Are you? Oh. Thank you.
Welcome back, buddy.
Do you think Kate enjoyed the trip?
Yes, very much.
If you had to rank the enjoyment out of the three of you, who had the most
I'm
fun?
not gonna do that. Everybody had fun. Why do you want to fight?
I'm not fighting.
Would you do this with your own family? Would you come back and be like, which one of us do you think had the least fun? That's not,
What I
not
do.
a good place to start a conversation about this kind of stuff.
What I do is on the ride home, like, who had the most fun? And then I immediately go, me, and then everyone else in the car goes, me.
Yeah, you get them competing about it. I see. I didn't realize I was that low.
It's all right, I'll take these. I got you, brother.
All right, but I don't think we have enough money to come back, honestly.
Yeah, $12.
Oh, it's 12? Okay, no problem then. No problem.
All right. That's good. Did you like, at what point, are you a week vacation guy, no more, no less?
It depends. Like we were only gone we were gone like Monday through Saturday morning. So it was basically like 4 or 5 days. I was ready to come home though.
Yeah.
But like, it depends. On the cruises, I'm not ready to come home.
Really?
Most of the time. I'm like, this boat could stay out there forever for all I care.
Ooh, well, would have been nice, but that's okay.
Well, we both died. I don't know you. I'm not going to apologize for that.
What do you? Yeah, but yours was an unnecessary death.
I mean, I'll give you that. Was that necessary though? So I took the health. That's just because I don't want to cause any more unnecessary deaths. I wouldn't want to cause our finances to fall into disrepair.
All right, I'm with you. I think it's an easy win here.
I mean, we actually are like insanely overpowered. I think we are also both 1 hit away from death, but okay, 2 hits. I should take this one because I already have 1 syringe, so I'm getting close to a transformation. And you can take that. That's a perfect split right there. That's perfect.
I like it. Should we
There's nothing wrong with that.
Is there an Eddie room? I was gonna roll the dice there.
I don't think we can do an Eddie room. Oh, you had way more HP than I thought. Never mind. Do you come back with full HP? I thought you would come back with like a half heart or something.
I'm gonna guess. I don't know. I'm gonna guess 3 hearts. Easy. Nice. Oh.
Let's. Ah!
We're okay. Good. Did you
push him back, dude?
What are your thoughts on the Game Awards? Did you look at any of that stuff?
I mean, I think my thoughts on the Game Awards are pretty simple. They're not like a measure of merit. It's like half merit.
Heads up.
Mostly the show just exists for entertainment purposes. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna get bent out of shape about any nominations or lack of nominations.
Do you think it's for entertainment purposes or commercial purposes?
I think it's meant to entertain so that they can sell commercials. But I will say, and this is anti-cynical, commercials are like, it's what the gamers eat up. Like that's what they want to see, especially because there's like no E3 anymore. They're like, it's basically like a big Nintendo Direct, but for companies that are not just Nintendo. So I feel like that's what it's all about.
It's about the commercials, the trailers. Yes. Yeah, okay, I could co-sign that. I'm with you. Ooh, no, thank you.
You know, I've had a few damage ups. Why don't you take it?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
it's
it.
Pretty good.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Like, I wish they would just call it like the game trailers, though. I would watch that. Right?
Well, I think they need to like Trojan horse like a reason to watch, because if they were like, we're just going to show you a bunch of ads, gamers are that's like a bad word. Oh, I guess, yeah, that's a good point. I'll just
that's one thing I've always noticed about you. Never watch game trailers on your stream.
I mean, that's because like they always do the awards shows at like 8 p.m. Pacific time, or even like 5 p.m. Pacific. Like I got other stuff going on.
No, but I'm saying like, let's say like it's a random Tuesday and a game trailer drops for like Demon Souls on PS5, right?
Yeah, what do I care?
Right, like you won't watch it on when you're streaming.
Yeah.
How come?
Because what am I going to add to the conversation?
Pogs?
Yeah, I don't want to do. I'm not just in service of the Pog machine. What do I care? I don't get a slice. It's not. It's marketing. I wouldn't watch a car commercial on stream. I'd actually be more likely to watch a car commercial on stream, to be honest, because maybe the car commercial is like horrendous or something.
All right.
I'm very like disinterested in the business of gaming, and I feel like normally I would say I feel like an insane person, but I feel like the average gamer that does care about the business side of it is the insane one. Like I feel like it's like you get into gaming as a hobby because you like playing video games, and then like you post hoc justify it as a hobby by getting into like, oh, you know, Ubisoft's third quarter sales on their games as a service was like down this quarter, and I'm like, why do you care, bro? You work at Best Buy. Like, you should be like pursuing a hobby that's different than that, because I just don't. You don't have skin in the game.
Wait, do people do that? They talk about.
Oh, dead game. Dude, Concord, dude, Concord came out. Sony spent $175 billion on Concord, and it was 1.75 players. Isn't that funny? Bro, it doesn't concern you, man. You weren't going to play that? Who cares?
All right. I just didn't know people cared about that stuff.
Well, I feel like that's why they're watching the trailers. It's like half like, oh, a sequel to a game I like might get announced, but then also like half, let's make fun of this trailer. Let's go, dead game. This game sucks. And then after the game gets shut down and you make fun of it, they're like, hey, a lot of good people worked on that title. Can you show some decorum, please?
Oh.
I've got strong opinions, I guess.
The only time Chad gets mad at me is if like we're playing UFO 50 and the game's trash, and I'll say Derek didn't make this game. They're like, well, but like that. But I feel like that's in the same vein. It's like, well, if it was good, Derek would have been the one to have make it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the same thing. All right. There are no trash games. Did you play Zelda Golf? All right,
They're like almost all trash. Not in UFO 50, but almost all video games that come out are not worth your time. But most of them that come out are worth your money, and that's where I feel like we've gone backwards.
What do you mean? You said they're not good, but they're not good, but they are worth your money?
Yes. I feel like most games that come out are worth what they charge, but are not worth actually spending your limited life force playing them. There's exceptions. Balatro, for sure. That's worth spending a little bit of your life force. Piece of trash. Look at this. Garbage.
Charge me? So it's worth your money, but not worth your time.
That's the way I feel about it, yeah.
Okay. Like there's,
in the same way, like a cosmic brownie from the gas station is 97 cents, but it's not worth eating.
Ooh,
like it's a great deal, but at the same time, I probably shouldn't be putting it inside my body.
I mean, but one cosmic brownie every couple months is worth it.
It's just what the doctor ordered, yeah.
Yeah. You
I
know,
mean, you got to have one every now and then, one
Yeah.
per quarter.
yeah, let's not get. I mean, if you would have said like Swiss rolls or something like that, but you went after the coup d'état.
You don't feel like they have a lingering like a film that goes into your mouth when you eat a cosmic brownie?
That's the best part.
Like the chocolate does only half of the chocolate gets swallowed every swallow.
Yeah,
so
but
after 8 swallows, you still have like 2.5% of the chocolate in your mouth.
and this is nothing against your mom's brownies, but cosmic brownie is one of the few symmetrical desserts out there. When you bite it, you know exactly the amount of like chunks you're getting in. If you
For sure that no human being touched this during the production process. It was exclusively a machine and conveyor belts from tip to stern.
Yeah, but there's other desserts that do that, but they're not symmetrical, like an Oreo. You know?
I'm not though. I don't even know where to start with that one.
What an Oreo, the designs in it are asymmetrical if you ever look inside of it.
Wait, like inside of it.
Yes. Like
you peel the cookie off and look at the cream?
No, the pattern inside on the outside of the cookie, it's asymmetrical.
Right. Well, it's sure bilaterally asymmetrical because it says Oreo, which is not a palindrome.
No, I'm talking about the design, like the texture on the actual cookie.
You're like the top is ridged and the bottom is flat.
We're going one level deeper. So like the texture of the cookie that's imprinted. Think of like concrete stamping on the cookie. The concrete
I'm with you
stamp
so far.
is asymmetrical. The design is not. If you ever look at it, instead of like symmetrical grid, it's a bunch of like skewed lines.
You know what? I never thought about it that way.
Broken tooth or reroll?
I think that's pretty good too.
I live in the moment. All right. Oh, we're already here.
Dude, we're about to win. It's the final boss. I'm just going to say it. I've lost a lot of my Isaac skill, but it'll come back.
I think you still got it.
I mean, I used to be...
What do you mean?
It was a different world back then in the 2010s. I used to be... Oh, man. We used to be getting devil deals. Let's put it that way.
Nice. I mean, I'm a simple man.
You think we can take them both at the same time?
Let's
Just
try.
like in the mod.
Let's try it.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Let's. So 3, 2, 1, go on go, or just 3, 2, 1, go on one.
Go on go. Like 3, 2, 1, and as the go comes out, we press W.
3, 2, 1, go.
That's fine. That's fine. I do feel you know what? It's not even worth talking about.
We're not gonna talk about that damage. We're not gonna talk about that damage upgrade.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, when you got C-section and a damage upgrade, it's okay. All right.
Oh, hey, wait a second here. Sorry, I definitely should not have taken that. But check it out, dude. If we don't take damage against the hardest boss you could face on this floor...
This is the first time I've ever played a game with you in 12 years where you are showing off only child syndrome.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean? You just soaked up an extra damage, you soaked up a heart, and you didn't even think twice about it. Brother, I'm out.
And I carried. Look at this. And I carried.
I'm out here starving for hearts, and you're just slurping them up.
Take the tears up, man. Take the tears up.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thanks for the hanger.
I'll take the...
Yeah, you'll take... Yeah, you take that too. That's fine.
Look at this.
Only child behavior.
Right here. Can I say, by the way, speaking of only child behavior, you might be God's strongest soldier for having 3 children. I'm going with this.
What makes you say that, brother? I feel
so we were, and I want to preface this by saying the family we were with when we were on vacation is very nice. They have a child that's around our daughter's age, like plus or minus a few months.
Wait, you went with another family?
Yeah.
Oh, you left that part out. Wait. Who's is it like a friend from school? What is it?
I'm protecting their information because they're normies.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you anything about them because I know how you are.
But like, okay, so
Well,
someone
either
from
way-
a new social circle that you're trying to protect, because we've already exposed all the old social circles.
exactly.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
So they have a child that's around our daughter's age.
Wait, real quick, do they know that? Do they know what you do for work?
Yes.
Do they watch you? Are they in chat right now? Hey guys, hope you guys had a good
It's
vacation.
possible, I guess. I don't know.
When you told them, when you told them,
can I get to the point of the story before I lose the tangent that started it in the first place?
Yes, but then I got questioned about the family.
Like, you must go through this all the time, right? Don't you meet 50 new parents?
I don't. Yeah, I don't tell them. None of them know what I do. Why would they need to know?
What do you tell them that you do?
I'm in marketing.
That's crazy. That's lying, man.
Is it? You did a sponsored deal. Yes, you did a sponsored deal. You did a sponsored deal yesterday for some game that you're marketing on their behalf. I don't even know what the game was. I don't think you do either.
That's my function to like the corporate overlords. It's not what I do. It's not who I am at the core of my being.
Well, my wife asked about you at dinner the other day, and she goes, "Why do people watch him?" And I said, "Because he's one of the only streamers that doesn't think he's important." She goes, "Oh, that makes sense."
True.
Yeah, but then you just said something that counteracted that. So
actually, that's false. Yes. I'm one of the only streamers who knows he isn't important, but feels more important than the other ones. Most of them, at least, but not all of them.
All right.
But most of them. Anyway, dude, sorry, I'm eating dirt here.
Wait, so
someone took all my damage upgrades.
Okay, so you're saying the family you went with had how many kids?
They have one child that's around the same age as my daughter, plus or minus like a few months, right?
Okay.
This is a problem, man. How are we gonna get through this?
Well,
okay, let's not talk about it. Let's just throw another couple lives away. There you go. No sweat. No sweat. Either way, they have one daughter. She's around my daughter's age, plus or minus a few months. And I kind of thought, like, we've been toying with the idea of having a second kid, right? I'm an only child. My wife is, she has one sister. I don't know if this is how it always goes down, but as an only child, I was like, I think it'd be nice for our daughter to have, like, a guaranteed friend. And as a person who had a sibling, my wife is like, my sister and I have like a tenuous relationship that is marked with like her bullying me as a child and then like trying to repair the relationship as adults. But I was like, I don't think that would work. I think that's pretty rare. I think it would just be like guaranteed friendship, man. So like first couple of days of our kids hanging out, I was like, this is nice. She's got a guaranteed friend. And then they started to get at each other's throats a little bit, and there's like a cascade of like, my daughter would do something to like offend the other kid, and then the other kid would start to cry, and then we would like tell our daughter that like you have to be nicer, so like apologize, and then she would start to cry, and then it would just like go around and around and around in a circle for like an hour. And I was like, damn, dude, one kid, that's the way. My wife was telling the truth, man.
I mean, it's a triple-edged sword, because I'll tell you this. So yesterday, I just took out my oldest son. We went out to dinner, and felt like vacation, right? But the flip side is, here's my take on kids. One kid, okay. Two kids, because I have a sister, right? And you need a third party. So I think two kids you can have what like Kate and her sister is, but if you have three, there's always the third party to be like, hey, look, Kate's sister, you're the one in the wrong. Let's fix it. Where if Kate says, yeah, that's my take on.
So like two is like it's like head to head all the time, and then three is like they have to come to some sort of agreement.
Yes, but when you have the third one, you're chopping. Your brain was meant to be divided into 4 parts. When you have a third one, it gets chopped into 12 parts. So is it worth chopping your head into 12 parts so that there's a adjudicator between the kids? That's a question.
You have to have a higher power.
Yeah.
Compelling you.
So you would. I mean, I know it's pretty fresh, but coming off the vacation, you would say that going on a vacation with another child. But you also have to know that child's not yours, right? So you couldn't, if that other child was in the wrong, which I know you would not comment on because potentially their parents are watching right now. You could have.
Well, and it's not your place.
Yeah,
I guess that's the thing too.
But I'm saying if it was your kid, you would, you could.
You'd be like, hey, knock it off.
Yeah. But so you would say that did it affect the needle of you having another kid or no?
Yes.
It did.
affected it in the negative direction. For sure.
Wow. Okay. All right.
But then also, like, a week or two before that, we went to our friend's house who also have 2 of their own kids.
Yeah.
And that was like step 1, where I was like, man, you guys really like don't get a break at all, huh? I mean, like we're kind of burning the candle at both ends, but like it can get worse than that for sure.
But also, I think, because obviously I've spent a lot of time thinking about this, I think there's a window, right? Like, I think we're in the window right now. Like the window of, hey, it's very difficult. I think at an age, it's like, you know, maybe 10. Once they hit 10, then you're like, oh.
Fortnite, you know, cell phone, uninterrupted, unlimited internet access. Like, it's pretty much like you're child-free again.
Kind of. I mean, it's kind of like the opposite. What's the opposite of life? I guess it's kind of how it feels, you know? So I'm trying to, because it's tough, man. Having a kid is tough, but there's times and you're like, you just gotta, you grit, man. You grit your teeth and you're like, enjoy it, but also it's not forever either, you know?
Yeah. Oh man,
it's like the paradox of life.
Dan, I got horrible news for you, man. I don't think I'm making it out of here.
I mean, it's a tough floor. I don't think we're making it out of here either. Nice save. I think we were probably talking when you took Guppy. That's the only explanation.
Well, I'm working on the muscle memory of the items I like, but with an antiquated model of my skill set. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like Guppy, like 9 lives is a guaranteed take for me 2 years ago.
Ooh, lucky penny.
Now it might be a little optimistic. You're just gonna leave that one, huh? I wasn't gonna say anything because I was like, I'll just get the coins later. But then you started picking them up, and I was like, I'm gonna let him pick them up. But then he just left one, man.
But so not to put the other couple on blast, would you go on vacation with that couple again?
Yeah, that's no problem.
Okay.
It's just for me, I was like, wow, it shattered is not the right word. It changed my visualization of what like my home life would be like with 2 kids instead of 1.
Yeah, because right now, let me ask you, like, if your D6 meter is full, like, Kate,
absolutely no idea what that means.
Kate can come in and be like, hey, I got this. Right?
Right. Yeah.
Or like if you have 2, it's a 2v1 situation.
Hers is full too. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, that's very truing. I mean, that's a real thing. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's
yeah. You're going from man-to-man defense to zone. Exactly.
No, you're.
Hear me out here. For us to live, we need to find this secret room.
Yes.
Because we need. Okay, that's bad. Because we need enough money to use the revive machine if/when I die. So it can't be there.
Okay.
Because there's rocks blocking the door there.
Okay.
That's a little Isaac tech for you. But there could be a second secret room right here.
Okay.
And there could be no, there can't be one there, and we can't go in there. We could stand here for 10 minutes until placenta heals you to full.
I mean, if we're trying to win, I mean, we are on the min-max tag.
I don't. It's just not in me. Let's just.
All right.
All right, you got this, brother.
Little help. Just get those 2 Andys in the bottom right for me. I won't get hit. You do the hitting since you have C-section.
It's good tech. It's good tech. Well, I did. What a shot, man. Okay, well before you bomb right here.
Okay.
I might be able to do it actually as well, but.
My man.
Oh.
Can I walk on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Would have been real funny if I couldn't.
And then, yeah, it would have been. Yeah, right there. You got it.
Okay. Can I res you now?
You're one away, I think, from a res. Do me a favor and try a bomb right here just to see.
Double
If it could
secret, huh?
extend, well, not a double secret, but just like you could skip half the floor maybe if it loops around like that.
Oh. Should we bomb
you
it in
don't
the
know what it
challenge
is,
room?
though. Yeah, probably.
Okay. All right. Now.
That's tough.
Yeah. Let me just see what the cost of... Ooh, you... Okay, you were right. All right, so I just got to clutch up. No biggie.
Yeah. Well, you just need 1 cent.
So right now, for nosy people, if you had to put a percentage on you having another kid as of right now, intentionally, what would it be at?
In the next, like, 3 years, like 0%.
Wow. What were you pre-Hawaii?
I don't know, like 10.
Oh, okay. All right.
In 10 years, who knows? But that's, that's a long way away.
I feel like we're going to get something good here.
I trust. Hey, you have some HP.
All right. All right.
This room is it's tough.
Monkus. Good. Get scorched.
Huge. I'll body block.
I like it. What was that MOBA you were playing yesterday? Was it any
That's
good?
called Supervive.
Was it sponsored?
I do think it's pretty good. It was sponsored for Apollo. I just joined Apollo because I thought it would be free wins to play like a BR on release.
It's a BR?
It's a MOBA BR, yeah. So I actually think I think in concept. Oh, we got enough.
Yeah, it's Resi.
In concept, you might like it because it's basically like PUBG, but you don't have to aim in 3 dimensions. You only have to aim in 2. But the catch is that the gen pop in the game was already like way better than I expected them to be.
But it's a MOBA.
Yeah, so all the League players who are like sick of winning 50% of their games like came to Supervive to win like 70% of their games instead. Because you're getting free dopamine basically just because you've wasted your 20s. No offense or whatever. I'm gonna try to fish for like a spirit heart.
All right. Speaking of dopamine, Eddie's in chat. The creator,
Okay,
Eddie.
okay.
Hello, Eddie.
The creator.
Eddie, I know you didn't make this update. Are you happy with it? Ooh. Yeah, why not? He didn't make it. It's on Nicholas. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1000 cobalt.
Huge.
Still
huge.
worked. All right.
But if he answers in a certain way, you're gonna find yourself on Dexerto.
Hey, brother. That's the cost of getting to the bottom of the store. We got to win this.
Dang dev, dang dev, dang dev.
Oh, man. We got a shot here.
I'm like apologizing in advance.
No, just stick and move.
One explosion, and I'm cooked, man.
Stay out of the shadows. You want to get the footer or you want to get the eyes? All right, doesn't matter. Just be who you are.
Surviving.
Okay.
Good restraint. Oh, he came down because...
Okay.
We got it.
At least it didn't kick us out. I need to land one flamer. Please, one flame. Oh, squeaks! Did we get him?
That's a warm-up. That's a warm-up. We did not get him.
I think it was... Eddie, fix it! That was a simultaneous hit win!
That's not the game, though. You still got like one floor after that, man.
It's a good run, though. It was fun.
That's pretty good.
Can I see if I can get my controller? Because then we'll win.
Yes.
All right. Let's back out.
What do these superlatives mean, man? What do these superlatives mean?
Dan was janitor, lustful, slothful. You were envious, wrathful, and big boss. What you should be greedy.
I don't think I was greedy. I think, if anything, I think it's possible you even took more items than me.
What do you mean? There should be a superlative if picking up the item for the least amount of frames on the ground. You would see an item and just slurp it up.
Well, here's the thing. I know more than you about it. So if the item was better for me,
Bubs gifted a
I
tier
would
1
take
sub
it
to
because
Edmund
I
Bob.
wouldn't want you to
They have
just
given 37
meme
gift
it up
subs
and
in
just
the
steal
channel.
it.
What do you
And then if the
mean?
item is for you, I'm like, okay, let's have a conversation about who can have this item.
Okay, that's fine. So this run, you are the CEO. Next one, I'm running the company.
Okay.
I'm gonna back out. Then you host this one though, so I can see if I can get my
Okay.
my controller working. Man,
We'll
that's.
do an online friend match
Let me get in here.
in hard mode with 2 players.
What do you think janitor meant?
I bet you cleaned up poops and fires, if I had to guess.
Okay. Hold on 1 sec. Okay, it's working.
Hey, do you still have 72 chimpanzee in your chat? Is he still telling you to say hi in Russian?
No. But Eddie says, look at chat. I look at chat. All right. So I go. You made the room.
Yeah. I guess I should invite 1 sec here.
Okay.
The invite has been sent, I believe.
Okay.
You know, I had a crazy dream last night. I dreamt like I went to a park in Vancouver. And I swear to you, like I was just chilling in the park. And then I saw like a silverback gorilla just like sprinting basically on all 4s across the park. And then I was trying to run away because I like immediately a chill went down my spine, right? Like I don't want to mess with this gorilla. He came right by me, ran me down, and hit me with like a full force right uppercut, like right under the chin. Knocked me clean out.
Then did you wake up?
I woke up because at exactly the same time, my wife was like, can you get our daughter a glass of water? So I woke up and I got our daughter a glass of water, came back to the bedroom. Daughter was fast asleep, man. I was like, what's going on? I'm being punked by Morpheus or something.
Was it a silverback?
It was hard to tell because it was moving so quick. And I'm not like a primatologist, but I mean, you got to go here right off the bat.
So
an emote wheel.
Mashing R3 gives you the emote wheel, which is very cool.
Okay. Is it really mashing it, or is it?
Wait, are you doing that right now, or am I? Oh, I was doing that.
What? Shooting the enemy? That's me.
No, I was mashing. Sorry. Wait. So, all right. So, at one point with your new quote unquote friend group, did you tell them what you did for a job?
I mean, when they asked, I guess.
And when someone who you like in real life, because I'm assuming that you like them, asks you what you do for real life, what do you tell them?
I tell them what I do for real life.
Which is, okay, that's the interesting part. What is the verbatim that comes out of your mouth?
I tell them I make YouTube videos and I stream video games on a website called Twitch. And sometimes they're familiar with what it is and sometimes they're not.
Okay, so these new friends that you're hobnobbing with in Hawaii, were they familiar with it?
Yeah, but I'm not going to answer any more questions because they're private citizens.
Yeah, but did they ask you more questions about your job, or they just let you have?
Answer any more questions?
But
they're private citizens.
But you could just be. You could.
It's their information to divulge. It's not my information to divulge.
So they must.
I know you're putting me on a question ladder. As soon as you answer one question, it's easier to get someone to answer the subsequent questions.
It's not a ladder. I'm trying to get an understanding if they actually know what you do, or if they just let you off the hook with that.
They actually know what I do. When people ask me what I do, I tell them the truth.
Yes, but
Although I have been toying with the idea of telling Uber drivers that I'm an administrative assistant at an office because I'm just sick of having the conversation in an Uber. And I feel like it creates some uncomfortable situations where they often want my email address and then to talk to me like after the ride is over and I'm just trying to get home from the airport. But like people that are going to be relatively like, you know, I'm going to see them again. Yeah, I tell them the truth about what I do.
So in the vein of being truthful, then I'm going to flat out ask you what I want to ask you then, instead of getting a roundabout question to get it. So when you say they know what you do, for example, do they know, like, I rated you the other week or early on Monday And do they know that your conversation on stream is, hey, would you rather drink urine or eat excrement? Like, dude, that's I'm saying, do they know that about you? Do they know that? That's what I'm trying. Do they know?
The average person would be like, that's a silly question. It's a stupid question. I would rather drink urine. The other one's like not even up for discussion. Like, I don't want to drink pee, but if it's pee or poop, I'm drinking the pee. But the thing is, so do I know that they know that's what I'm talking about? No.
So they don't know what you do then?
Well, they know the industry I'm in. It's like when someone tells me that they're an accountant, I'm like, oh, are you in like, tax accounting or like business accounting? Like, I already know enough. I'm not interested in the other part.
So you think they just assume that you talk about that stuff?
Well, I'll tell you, whether they do or they don't, it doesn't embarrass me. If somebody watched that content and they said, you should be embarrassed, that's their own business. I'm not embarrassed about what we talk about.
I'm not asking if you're embarrassed. Well,
then why would I lie if I wasn't embarrassed?
So my question is, you can go ahead and take that item, is so on the trip, are you making Twitch jokes or are you Normie Andy? I guess that's what we're getting to.
I'm Normie Andy, but I'm also Normie Andy because I'm there with my 4-year-old. I'm not talking about that stuff around my 4-year-old to begin with because she's 4.
Yeah, but what about when they were Hadouking each other on the beach and you had time to spend with the parents?
I'm keeping myself like very close to the situation because the tide comes in pretty quick.
But I'm saying when they were having a good time and you're like, oh, this is nice, just 4 parents hanging out, the kids are babysitting themselves, like you weren't dropping Twitch humor.
The way that all the drinking pee and the
I don't want to talk about that.
Well, you brought it up, so
well,
too bad.
Okay.
Do you want the dog food, by the way? Should I re-roll? You're the CEO.
I'm the CEO. I'll take it.
Okay. Those are dialogues. So it's either a dialogue that I'm having with chat or a dialogue that I'm having with other streamers that are in the call. It's not just me conjuring that out of nowhere. So are we talking about more adult stuff if the kids are asleep? Yeah, but it's not pee and poop unless they bring pee and poop to the conversation. Like, we weren't talking about pee and poop until you brought it up. I feel like you're making it seem like I go live every day to talk about pee and poop. I go live every day to talk about what people are asking me about.
Okay.
Oftentimes it ends up being about pee or poop, which I think says a lot about society these days. But I'm merely a vessel for the culture to filter itself through and for me to compare myself against.
So the answer is yes.
I don't even know the question.
All right, re-roll.
You're the CEO. I'm re-rolling that, though. That's a huge item.
For me? I'm just joking. No, that's cool. That's
You really so I don't want to use the L word because it's copywritten.
Yeah.
But you lie to the parents at your kid's school and tell them you're in marketing?
I don't even answer them. I will. You have to understand human nature.
You just hit him with like another. You deflect it.
Yeah, I'm like, oh hey, like they're like, hey, what do you do? I'm like, oh, what do you do? And then it just dissipates. Because people inherently want to. Why? People inherently just want to talk about themselves.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I think it's. So I used to be a little bit more embarrassed, but now, depending on the situation, I actually consider it like a privilege to be able to tell somebody that what I do for work is interesting.
Yeah, you can have that. No, I mean, I will say this. So there was that's more of a me. This is more of like a executive suite item. But that one that was good for you.
Yes. No, I understand.
I did. We had a family over with kids, or the mom brought over the kids, and they were all hanging out and stuff. And then I came off a stream, and like I've seen her around school and stuff, and she goes, "Oh, what are you doing there?" I'm like, "Working." She's like, "Oh, what do you do?" And then I told her. She goes, "Oh, I thought you were a drug dealer." And I was like,
That's why you gotta tell them, man.
I was like, "Why do you think that?" She's like, "Well, whenever I asked you what you did for work, you'd always pivot and deflect it." I'm like, "Why would you think I'm a drug dealer? Do I look like a drug dealer?" But anyways, no, I mean the reason I don't tell people, I just don't feel like people will understand. You know,
I think like 5 years ago, you had to do more legwork with it.
Yeah.
Now, like everybody in our demographic, at least.
That's an executive item.
Of course.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to ask.
Right.
That's more of an executive item.
Yeah, that's an executive item.
Sure.
Okay.
Everybody in our demographic, at a minimum, don't leave yet. I'm going to get this tinted rock. Just stand adjacent to the. Check that out right there.
Okay.
Everybody in our demographic, at a minimum, watches YouTube. So my experience now is when I tell people that I make YouTube videos about video games, they're like, oh, I get it. Like, I watch a lot of YouTube videos about like golf or tennis or like, you know, I watch videos where like a dude cleans people's lawns and stuff like that. That was my bad on that one, but
Yeah. Okay.
it's secret room. Okay, secret room.
Nice.
So I think you can I think people will know.
You do.
It's whether or not you want them to know, which is also, I mean, it's your right. But I do think it might create some issues when people think you're a drug dealer.
Ooh,
Oh, you got to blow this up at least. Hear me out here. If I buy a Spirit Heart CEO and we lock in on the next floor, that's a devil deal guaranteed.
all right. You know, that's a great suggestion. Manager C-suite level, Ryan. Let's move on to the end.
Thank you.
No,
I also can
yeah.
understand, to empathize with you, I can understand not wanting to have the conversation about the fact that you were on Big Brother with every single person you meet for the rest of your life. So I can understand where you're coming from on that one.
Yeah, I mean,
without a doubt.
I think for me, part of it is too, and this is maybe cynical, is like, if I'm not gonna see the person ever again, like,
Yeah.
do I want to, you know, it's easier to just say marketing, right?
Right.
So it's like, do I really want to go through the whole song and dance? Be like, oh, so you play Fortnite? No, I don't. Wait, did you get hit?
Yeah, like 6 times.
Oh, here, let's, we can try again. We still got a chance. 46%
Yeah,
chance.
plus this is a blood bag coming in here.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand that, but like, I don't know. At the same time, I'm like, I don't know. I guess I like talking to people, surprisingly. So I don't mind answering. Because I ask people the same questions. Maybe they get annoyed. Whenever I meet someone who's a dentist, I'm like asking them crazy questions. I'm like, what's the worst part about being a dentist?
The fact that you don't talk to anyone?
It's the opposite, I think. They're like, I'm always talking, but no one's ever...
Doesn't it have the highest gulp rate?
I don't know if that's true or that's just from Seinfeld.
Oh, all right.
It might be true.
I mean, look, Chad got mad at me for talking about this, and I think you did too, but it's worth talking about. So someone in chat says, what country has the best looking people? And I extrapolated on that, and then I got roasted for it. And then the next day, a bona fide scientific poll came out.
Yeah.
Stating that I was right.
Right, about what specifically?
That Brazil has, according to multiple factors, the highest per capita good-looking people per square foot.
But that's not what I asked you. What I asked you is, in your opinion, what's the ugliest country?
That's bait.
And you keep dodging the question. But some people in your chat keep typing an answer, which makes me laugh because they're going to get IP banned. Which is the whole reason I'm asking to begin with.
Well, because Chad says, oh, it's insensitive to say that. But the poll that came out took on a myriad of facts, not just looks. Like cultural contributions, etc.
Cultural contributions.
Yes. Wait, why is everyone in chat saying a specific country for the ugliest? I didn't think, is that like the meme?
Twitter poll, my brother.
I'm not answering. I didn't bring it up.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that there was an ugly country. But apparently, according to
all people are beautiful.
no, but according to everyone in both of our chats, there is an ugly country. I'm not
even
saying.
looking at chat. I'm streaming right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, lemon's on sale again.
Well, at first I thought it was kind of like a little monka-esque, like it's a sensitive topic. But now that I realize it's just about like their country's contributions to like world consciousness, you know, then who could be offended by that?
Go ahead, brother. I like it.
Use a speed upgrade, considering I have no other items at all.
I think. What do you mean? You have just as many items as I do.
What are your items right now?
Mr. Squeezy, the Mark, Pentagram, Onion, 9-volt, Mom's Pearls, and dog food.
So I have caffeine pill, which I just got. Experimental treatment, and something that made my tears larger.
That's pretty good. That's a good start for you.
Hey, I mean, it's the third floor, and I got 3 items. What am I complaining about?
Real quick, hold on. After this room.
If you say you got to fix something on your controller after you took all the good
No.
items,
Look down. Look down for a second. Go all the way down.
Okay.
Kind of looks like you.
Yeah, I could see it.
All right.
I could see that.
But you didn't see. So when I tagged you in the tweet where the Jets fired their GM,
general manager,
I
did reply. By the way,
I know, but you said, "Come on, bro." But I was like, when I was doom scrolling, aka scrolling really fast, it wasn't a meme. I thought it was you for a second. You don't see any resemblance.
He's like 60 years old and like 270 pounds.
That's an executive item, but I'll allow you to take it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. I'm just saying, if you had an older brother who played rugby, that's probably him.
I don't think he plays rugby, man.
I know, but this is in a different world.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
You'd have to be like a lot older. Like, can somebody Google how old the dude that just got fired by the Jets is? He's older than Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is like 106. So like, he's 48. Damn, I got a lot to look forward to.
Do you think if you were
you know you married this, right? Like, this is that's a problem.
You think if you had an older sibling, you would be the same way that you are now?
I think probably not, but I think there's no way that I could know how it could possibly affect me. I don't know how I could possibly be the same, because my life would be different.
Would it though?
Hey, wait 1 second. I mean, we smoke them if you got them. All right, maybe a little risky.
All right.
Don't leave.
Ooh, you can take that. You can take that.
Well, if there's a red heart, I will. Otherwise, I think we probably should. Well,
heads up.
It's my bad. My bad,
That's
boss.
all right. It's all right.
Look, well, we got bombs.
Yeah, bomb if we got him.
Yeah. Irrelevant. Second secret rooms. It's on lock. It's guaranteed.
Okay. I trust you. That's all you, brother.
I'm gonna keep that alive. There's no doubt about it. I don't know. Oh, I know exactly where the second secret room is gonna be.
Go ahead.
It's going to be. It's going to be right here. Right? Oh, it can't be there. It's going to be 2 bombs left. No sweat, man. And we got bombs are key. It's going to be right here.
My man. What?
It's going to be. Just peek out our heads. It's going to be right here. Give me a second, Dan.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. What is that? I don't think you should be posting that. Hey,
okay, this one's better.
You may want to consider re-rolling this caffeine pill or whatever it's called. you may want to consider buying a battery and re-rolling that. Yeah, I think that's whatever that is for sure. All right, that's.
All right.
It's insulting, man. It's insulting that they would do this to us.
Hold on. Hear me out. I got this one. I got this one.
Wait. Just wait. Excuse me. Thank you. You're okay. It's all you.
Okay. Eddie said there's a hidden emote wheel as well. How do you, Eddie? Can you just tell me?
Oh no! I saw that. You have to delete System 32.
Come on. I got this one. I got this one.
Okay.
No, I don't got this one.
Oh, you know what? Have you ever considered perhaps right in this room somewhere? Boss?
Yeah.
That's why you're the CEO, man.
That's right, buddy. Hey, 10 cents an hour raise for you. Too real. All right. Well, now we go to the Eddie room.
Mayhaps.
Wait a second. Hold on. Come a little bit closer to me. Hold on. Just get a little bit closer. That's a little too close. Oh.
Here, whoa.
Yeah.
Can you open that?
You got me to open that, huh?
Yeah. I don't want to lose my bone heart.
All right. I like it.
This Eddie room could be pretty big, man. But it's got to be you, man. You gotta spend your health on it because I'll probably lose my bone heart, but it's worth it.
It's not an Eddie room if we're not being Eddie.
Watch out for this jabroni.
Okay.
Okay. Just you know how many times you stepped on it?
No, that's your job.
Hey, check it out, man.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, just one step at a time. Okay, one step at a time. Oh
no. This, my friend. This is the executive suite. This is for those of us that.
Okay, but boss, hear me out.
Yes.
We fight the angel first. That way, I'll get a D6 charge, and we can re-roll the first key piece to become another angel deal.
Hold on. I got an idea. Why don't we fight the angel so that you get another D6 charge and we can re-roll the items?
Genius.
Oh, thanks. All right.
I couldn't have thought of it myself.
Hey, I'm glad you're part of the corporation. Here we go.
And you are so good at the game, and I'm so bad that you need to make sure you put a lot of damage on the boss. Because
Okay.
I'm just like a little peon. Like I barely do any damage at all.
Okay.
So he shoots on the cardinal directions. So when he is ready to fire, you stand on a diagonal.
Okay.
Look at that.
Hey, so he shoots in cardinal
Fast learner.
directions.
Yeah.
When he shoots, you want to stand in between the cardinal directions.
You know, wait, he actually shoots on the diagonal sometimes too.
Yeah, and sometimes he shoots on a diagonal. But if you look at the flashing, he shows you where he's going to shoot.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, that's why I'm the CEO.
That's why you're the CEO, man. That's why you're the CEO.
Diagonal. Up. I'm gonna need some more performance out of you. I'm gonna need some overtime. There we go.
All right, so this is just what I've read online
Okay.
in my research. Cracked Crown is really good, but it only works if you're on full HP. So
that wouldn't be a good item for you based on your historical performance.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I kind of feel like this is a full. I forget what the item on the left does. Maybe it's like guaranteed angel deals. Is that what it is?
Yeah. So I'm gonna the item on the left. You wouldn't know this at your level. It's guaranteed angel deals.
That's all you, boss. That's an executive level item right there.
But I didn't tell you to reroll it.
You were gonna pick up the key piece, huh?
Yeah. Is that
All right,
is that insubordination I sense in your
Well,
tone?
guess so. You pick it up. Pick it up.
No, no, that's not how you pick it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll pick it up.
All
But
right.
here's the thing. Guess what?
What?
We got another key piece coming right away.
Hey, you want to know the cool thing? We got another key piece coming up right away. All right. All right. I like that little prism. It's kind of cute, huh?
What's going on?
All right, hit him with that prism.
It. We
Something.
could just leave.
No, we're key piecing.
Key piece with the Eucharist is a very. Well, you know what? It's an avant-garde strategy, and that's why I like it. I guess it's the only way we can fight Magus Satan, so. Oops.
So when he flashes, he shows you where he's shooting. All right, you can go ahead and pick. That's a you item. That counts as one of yours. All right.
All right, but you gotta let me get the other key piece then, boss. That's where we stop. Unless.
You know who gets the last one, right?
We might as well. Like, let's just complete the key piece right here. Why not? Then we basically like already beaten the game. So.
I know I've asked you this 100 times, but I figure maybe it changed now that you've had kids. If you were not streaming,
yeah,
would you be in software development, or what would you be doing? Do you think?
I probably would be. Yeah. I don't know. It depends. Like, there's a lot of it changes so much of my adult life that it's kind of impossible to predict it with any kind of confidence, I think. But that would be probably the most likely outcome if I had to guess.
Do you think if like tomorrow Twitch, YouTube evaporated,
Right,
how long would it take you to get proficient in software engineering?
I don't know if that's what I would do now.
What would you do now? Go back to teaching?
I have no idea, honestly.
What would you do now?
I don't know.
Well, that's we're here to explore in this venue of Co-op Isaac.
I don't know.
Well, give me like one thing that tickles your fancy, you know?
I don't know.
Chad, he doesn't want to say he would retire. All right, we would be done.
Well,
all
I
right,
don't
no,
think
just
I
I'll
would
speak
retire.
for you. You'd be done.
You gotta do something. I'm only 35 years old. But like, you gotta. Wait, hang on. There's something going on in here. No, I don't know. I mean, you basically like. It's kind of. I don't think it's a rude question, but it's an unfair question. You're asking someone who's like only done one thing for their whole life. Like, hey, if the thing didn't exist, what would you do? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea, man. I got no experience in anything else.
Okay, well, was it fair if you were a video store rental clerk? That job evaporated, but they had to figure it out.
But I also feel like if you walked into a video store and were like, hey, what are you going to do now that Netflix is here? They'd be like, get out of my store, man. Like, let me enjoy the time I have left, at least.
All right, fair enough.
They'd be like, you're on private property, man.
Let's keep
I don't
cooking.
know, what would you do? Go into marketing?
I think I'd probably go back to teaching.
I don't think I could do it, man. I've got too much built up history of like yelling at chat.
But I think that would make you a better teacher. Because you're like, hey, little Timmy threw a spitball at you. You've dealt with the likes of Faint Bunny. Little Timmy's nothing.
I don't know. It's a very like thankless job.
Well, you need a lot of thanks. Never mind. Just do that.
Like,
you ask for more +2s than the average accountant.
I just asked for what is owed to me. But either way, like either thanks or money would be like both would be nice.
Yes.
But like I feel like with teaching you get like neither.
You get some thanks like 10 years later. Right?
Yeah, but it's always like Isn't there like a little subtext to the thanks that's like, hey, oh, Mr. Giesling, thanks for setting me on the right course in history class. Thanks to that, I didn't have to become a teacher like you. I'm doing something else.
When I was like teaching and I didn't fully guaranteed double deal. You can take that. You need that. Oops, sorry.
You took it,
I know. I thought that was you. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. You can take that one.
Oh, thank you, thank you. It's a good item.
That's flight, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what? You haven't gotten a lot of praise lately. You can take that one.
Thank you so much. I don't think we get a key piece out of this guy anymore, so there's no reason to fight.
Can we re-roll it for an item? Let's find out.
Yeah, I like that. CEO stays hungry.
Stays hungry.
Still wants to learn.
I am. Hold on. There you go. I'm gonna drop a bomb here.
Beautiful bomb.
Ooh. Eddie, fix it?
There's no way we could have known.
Yeah. All right. We ready? We got some more stuff, some tires to kick.
Come on, you gotta go to the item room.
All right.
Oh man, look at this mobility, dude. Oh, don't mind if I do. Hey, can you drop your temperance card or like use your temperance card?
Sure.
Check it. This is like an OG kind of setup right here.
Oh. Does Nap Cobalt fans rise up?
I'm not scared. I'll play it, man. You got to be kidding me, dude.
Want me to play a couple? I got a couple for you.
Yeah, it's due. It's due. All right. No. That's okay. You know what? I forgot you had old bandage. It shows me. That's why you're the boss, man.
Wow. Well, we got a lucky out of it.
No more.
All right.
It's due though. It's so due. There's no room there. I don't know what I was thinking.
All right, skip this toast.
I will say that like I used to cope. You don't want that, boss. I'm going to tell you that straight up.
Okay.
Because I minored in not taking Gemini at University of Phoenix Online. Now that's something you might be a little bit more interested in.
How's your D?
I have a personal question. It's really bad, so you should take it. Because the spiders do damage scaling based on your damage.
Okay, fair enough.
So I used to cope and say like, you know, well, after doing this for a long time, I could pitch myself. Like I ran my own business and, you know, I could work in marketing or maybe I could be PR for games or something. Now, after knowing what I know about the streaming community, I would never hire another streamer for a real job ever. Even
Why?
The best one.
Why?
Don't read emails. That's a big one. Bad communicators, flaky, unreliable, way too used to being their own boss. Don't do well with disagreement. Everybody's different, but like there's some overarching truths I think in that.
Yeah, I think I'd have a hard time too hiring a streamer.
It depends on like the role.
I mean, so
we needed like a court jester or something. Like if it was like a medieval type situation.
No, but what role could a streamer fill in a modern day corporation, in your opinion, that could maybe at least not get fired at?
CEO.
Come on.
That's about it. I'm not joking. I think that's about it.
You don't think there's anything a streamer could do?
Well, I think the CEO is the easiest one because you know you need the whole board to fire you. Otherwise, you're top of the totem pole.
How did I get hit there?
It was shocking. I didn't want to call attention to it necessarily. But,
Take one of those. Call me in the morning.
Sure, yeah. Just make it hit one less mushroom for no reason, I guess.
Oh, that's a good one.
No, he's not wrong. I should have given it to you, knowing that it was good.
I think
You're the boss.
I think we're good. We just need some hearts, man. Other than that, we'll be good to go. Do you ever? I'm having a hard time a little bit delineating which one is my guy. Or do you ever look at my guy and think it's your guy? Or no?
I don't.
Okay.
But I can't tell you what the trick is.
Sounds like a me problem.
I guess, like, I don't mean this to be condescending, but like if you're pressing buttons and one of the dudes is moving corresponding to the way those buttons are being pressed, that's likely you. Was it condescending? I really didn't want it to be. I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Chad, is this how he always is?
Oh man.
All right.
I don't know what. Oh, at that time I got a little tripped up. What do you think about this one, boss?
That's a re-roll for me, brother.
100%. That's a re-roll. Oh!
That's you can have that.
Oh, thank you. I think it comes with a speed upgrade too. So
Hold on a second. Eddie says go into options and make other players transparent.
Oh.
Player colors? All right. There's a reason. All right. Eddie.
If I was invisible. You know that one?
Yeah.
Clay Aiken, baby.
No, it's Tracy Chapman.
That's Clay Aiken, man. The man, the myth, the legend. Is 100. I'm now offended that you think that's Tracy Chapman.
I mean, it's one of her 2 good songs.
She has 2 good songs, but those aren't it. She's got, oh, give me one reason to stay here.
Yeah, it's the same person.
Turn right back around.
What's her other one?
Fast Car.
How does that song go?
I don't know, but everybody stands it, so I'm not going to say anything bad about it.
The old Northernlion I knew would stand up and put a bad song in its place.
The new Northernlion respects women, and you're just going to have to get used to that. I'm turning over a new leaf, brother.
We need some hearts bad. All right, get us out of here.
That's pretty clutch. That's pretty clutch. I'll give it to you straight. We're not losing this run. We got too much power.
Okay.
It's not going to happen.
No, we can't.
I do need you to stay alive, though, because you have all the damage upgrades.
That's not exactly.
I'm basically holding like a bunch of passive items that help both of us. Which is fine. It's worked so far.
Well, just come out and say how you're feeling then.
I feel like this is exactly the way that it should go. It's way better than last time, to be honest.
If my tears hit your prism, do they prism?
They do. They do. Prism.
Whoa! All right, Eddie. We should be staying together then. All right, I'm in trouble.
He is in trouble. Well, I don't remember what the questionable sun card does.
Hurts you for sure.
Okay.
Man, I gotta stay with you here. Uh-oh.
You're okay on this one for sure. Stopwatch means we don't get hit unless we want to get hit. On this room at least. Okay. Secret room could heal you. Still could.
Still could. I'll let you do the bombing.
No, can't.
Still could. Ooh.
Money though. Ooh, but that backflip though. Some health. I could use a bomb to. Hang on. Let me do some body blocking for you. Sorry, we got so much money for revives. Like it's a joke.
Okay. I'm trusting.
But I think just real quick, I'm just gonna check out what's going on in here. That's not very good. That's pretty solid though. I think I'm gonna make an executive decision because the boss is out of town, and I'll pick that one up for myself.
That's one of my favorite items. You know that, right?
Well, you had PTO.
Okay, fair enough. All right, let's do this.
Take that one. All right, we stop. Okay, it's a me thing. It's not a you thing. If there's no enemies, you don't have to shoot, because you might see you're gonna like shoot this bomb out of the way, and it's for you to get a health up here. So. Sorry, I'll keep my comments to myself.
Thank you. Oh, nice. We're starting to get the hearts we need.
Look at that. Business is when hard work meets opportunity, man, or whatever they say on all the podcasts.
Do you think there'll ever be a Canadian NFL franchise?
I would be more surprised than not surprised if it happened in my lifetime. But I think that, like, I want to say something, and I don't mean this to sound anti-American or rude. I think you're in a different position because you live in Michigan. But I think the average American just assumes that Canada is, like, really far away, even though it's literally, like, the closest country. I say that because anytime we were in Hawaii, if someone would be like, I'm from New York, everyone would be like, yeah, whatever, New York, that's America. If we were like, we're from British Columbia, people were like, what?
Yeah, but what?
A foreign land, man? How did you get here, on like a spaceship? And I'm like, the dude from New York took a flight that was like, I don't even know, like triple the length as the one that we took.
Yeah, but do you say British Columbia as smug as you just did to me, as to random strangers?
I also feel, and I don't know why, the Americans feel condescended to all the time. They feel talked down to. And
well,
I don't know what it is about that, but...
You're not from British Columbia, you're from Canada. British
Right,
Columbia
you're not
makes
from
you...
Michigan, you're from the United States.
Yeah, but people know what Michigan is, they don't know what British Columbia is.
See, that's condescending.
It's not, though. It's true. If you were to ask a lot of people, have they ever heard of
Right.
British Columbia? The answer is no.
If you were to ask a lot of Canadians, they would be like, yes.
Yeah, but Canadians.
Yes.
Like outside of maple syrup and hockey, what are we looking at here, brother?
See, this is why everybody's preying on your downfall. That's all I'm gonna say.
What do you mean? Tell me. I want educate me. Educate me. Please educate me.
I'm from British Columbia. What do you want me to say, man?
What do you do?
What do you mean? What do I do?
Reroll. What have you done?
I'm gonna come in here and reroll because it's a better optics, man. That's good. That's a very good item.
You take it.
You take it. You take it. I got a spirit heart already. You take it. You take it.
Okay. Thank you.
But you should re-roll that, I think.
I love Canada.
You should take. My speed is really good.
But you got to help me. Like I'm coming to you with open arms.
So I know all 50 states, which is more than most Americans can say.
Yes.
But you guys don't have to know any provinces at all.
Buddy,
It's entitlement, man.
we learn about advancements in society. Okay?
Right.
So
You learn parts of American history. I know.
So I'm just
For now.
asking. So because I didn't have Canadian history, nor I don't believe a Canadian history exists in the United States.
I wouldn't say that personally, but you go ahead.
Okay, because it doesn't. So just that I am admitting to not knowing anything about Canada. So please tell me what Canada's
Here's
done.
what I'll say in your defense.
Yes.
It's easier for citizens of other countries to learn more about the U.S. because the United States have achieved a cultural victory over basically the entire world. So you ambiently pick up a lot of knowledge.
So
about the United States.
I'm getting a whole lot of nothing. I asked one question.
Well,
What
I'm
is
defending-
Canada?
I'm defending you.
But defend me with things that Canada has done. Maple syrup hockey.
We isolated insulin used in the treatment of diabetes.
Okay.
Want this item?
No, you take it. Okay. What else we got? So if we're playing Civilization right now,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Like you're getting steamrolled right now. So you have
Well,
insulin, hockey, and syrup. Okay.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, listen. I think you're dragging me into what I would call a false dilemma.
No, I'm asking to be
No,
educated.
you haven't let me set the stage. 'Cause
Educate me.
The idea is that, like, has Canada contributed as much to the global consciousness as the United States? No. Younger country, way less people, much less prominent on the global stage for sure. So I'm not going to get dragged into like a, whataboutism. I'm just going to say I know 100 times, maybe 1,000 times more about your country than you know about mine. So to have that ignorance,
but because there's 1,000 times more to know about it. There's 1,000 times more to know about it.
To be proud of that ignorance is a character flaw.
It's not
that runs
ignorance
throughout the fabric of your nation.
Okay, let me.
It's a great country, but you could stand to expand your worldview.
Okay, let me explain this to you in a world you would know. Okay, you're saying if items are cultural significance, you're asking me to name every item in Spelunky, right? And I'm asking you to name every item in Isaac. One you can do, one you cannot. One is infinite. The other is, you got a handful of items in Spelunky. I'm asking you, I know plasma gun, I know jetpack, I know Vlad's cape. Tell me the other 7 that are out there, because I don't know them.
Right. But I'm really just asking you, like, in the however many years you've been on the planet, like, to know that Ontario, Quebec, and British Columbia are provinces. I'm not even asking for, like, the provinces that don't matter, like New Brunswick. I'm talking about, like...
I can name them all. I can name them all.
Name all the provinces?
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay. Well, I believe you.
But naming province is different than saying what has that province created and or done.
Well, I'm more just asking, like on a bus trip, I would expect that people would know where British Columbia is, because they're all adults who have like college educations and like jobs and stuff like that.
I don't necessarily disagree, but what have inside of British Columbia, what has been done?
Brother, I don't know what the Arkansas has done. I know where it is.
Buddy, they made Bill Clinton. Oh, they're right, bang, right there. I don't have to think, and I don't know.
That's from there. That's not something
but they
that
made them.
they've done.
They made them.
I don't understand why that matters, man.
So, okay, I'm gonna say British Columbia. What's the first thing comes to mind?
The ocean.
All right. So you're not gonna. I'm asking for education.
Not quite on the level of Bill Clinton,
this is why, like, I'm saying, like, feed me. I'm starving for Canadian history, and you're saying, well, there's not much Canadian history to feed you, but I can tell then you the name.
I did not say that. You don't want to get into Canadian history.
I do.
It's very similar to American history.
Okay, well, what about like the positive stuff?
There is some. Are you familiar with the Avro Arrow?
I'm not. So educate me.
The Avro Arrow was a supersonic jet developed before the Concorde by the Canadian aviation company Avro. Not Levine, that's a different lady. She's also from Canada. She's from Greater Napanee.
Is it kind of like Beta versus VHS? The VHS ended up winning.
Yeah, but like I can't remember why, but like the Avro Arrow just got canceled, probably because they were like, this flight stuff's not gonna take off anyway.
Okay, so we've thank you Ryan for educating me. We're now to the Avro Arrow.
James Naismith, a Canadian, invented the game of basketball
with a peach basket from the state of Georgia, but that's okay.
Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone in Canada.
American.
He's Scottish, I believe, but we can share it.
Okay. What else?
I'm just picking up items, I guess. I lost the CEO portion of this.
It's okay.
You should get Bookworm 2. You should pick up 3 and get Bookworm 2.
Okay. What else are we looking at here?
Well, I'm not going to go through the list.
Because there's nothing to go through. That's okay. It's okay. You could just say, you know what, Dan, I'll hold this out because there's nothing to teach you.
No, you know what it is? It's like I'm trying to save you from the American idea that every country has to like get into a dick measuring contest with the United States.
It's not though.
Man.
But if someone's saying to you, "Hey, I'm at your new country,"
it's
I would
to be like, yeah, I don't know anything about your country.
I don't know
like,
anything.
There's
Hey,
nothing worth knowing.
I just took a vacation. Oh, I'm gonna take a tour. I'm gonna go through the pineapple factory. I'm gonna hike. I'm gonna do this. I'm asking you to be my tour of Canada.
Yeah. I didn't come into the stream like prepared to do it, honestly.
But yet you're prepared to talk about, what Jerry Seinfeld's shirt was on the Soup episode.
Yeah.
But you don't know.
It's kind of like a dead end for banter.
But you don't know that any Canadian history that you can share.
I know lots of Canadian history. I just don't know, you want to know about General Wolfe and Louis Montcalm and the Battle of the Plains of Abraham. Like, it's not really conducive to the platform. This isn't a Ken Burns documentary.
Okay. So let's talk about movies, television.
Yeah.
That's Canadian.
Jim Carrey's Canadian.
All right.
Mike Myers.
I just want to go the final record, then we'll bury it.
Yeah.
I love Canada. Yeah. I am one of the Americans that I love Canada.
Yeah.
People are very nice there. I do. Every time I've been to Canada.
I'm not disagreeing.
Okay.
What's not to like? You come in with your fat American dollars that are worth 40% extra, and everybody says, "Yes, sir, Mr. Giesling." Whoa, you were on Big Brother? Who's the host of Canadian Big Brother?
Oh, it got canceled, but Arissa Cox.
Yo, what was Arissa Cox like? And then you got to be like, actually, I was on the real Big Brother. Oh, the Dutch one that came first? No, the American one that came fifth, but is the most popular because they watch the most TV.
Ever tell you about the time I got stopped at the Canadian border?
I don't think so.
So I was doing, and this, I'm just telling you, this is my final dunk. This just goes to show you your lack of punch. They brought me to Canada to help host the national morning show. Like, imagine having that much
I'm familiar with Canada AM.
Imagine having that much lack of talent to bring in me from America to do it. Anyways, so I'm running late. I'm at the border, and the guy pulls me over. I'm not gonna lie. This was a long time ago. It's a different era, Dan. I'm like, come on, man, really? Like, he's like, what are you here for? I go, well, I'm hosting the national morning show, and he looked at me, and goes, you? He goes, get in the back. And the dude kept me 2 hours longer, but just because he thought I was memeing him. I'm like, and then I kind of played I play like, hey, there's an email from the morning show. I was like, I don't care. You don't have the right stuff. Get in there. And I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm gonna be late.
Well, I'm not taking his side, but I guess you're working, right? So you're probably supposed to have like a work visa.
Yeah, probably.
But I basically support lying to the border guards like whenever possible. Because I don't consider them to have any real authority over me because I'm not smuggling drugs or people.
Wait, are you one of those people that I ran into in New World? Chat, what are they called?
Sovereign citizens?
Yeah.
No, I'm not a sovereign citizen. But when I go... I'm trying to think of the best way to say this in a way that's not incriminating. I'm not doing any crimes. So I personally don't feel like I have any moral imperative to answer the questions that they ask me with 100% honesty.
So, like, hypothetically
I don't
speaking,
consider them. I'm not saying they're not real people, but I don't consider their office to be real.
I have to reroll, huh?
That's a pretty good
Ooh! Executive item on the left, item for you on the right. Oh, we should have timed it. We could have both got it.
I think it's okay. I mean, you got the one that's worth like 98% of the goods there.
You can have that one. And I want to get this on film because people in the comments be like, oh, he's so K-Kona. I'm joking, okay? It's if I don't think that way. I am. Oh, this guy. Well, I'm gonna go on your Discord. Waggle asked me, like, oh, can you believe the go on this guy, Dan? Just being typical.
I've had my own problems with Waggle Glass. Okay.
Brother, he talks trash about me in your Discord. Comes to my Discord, talks trash about you in my Discord. I'm like, brother, how about you just stop talking trash?
Playing both sides.
Yeah.
So there's two border incidents for me that like stick in my head at the U.S. border, and it would probably be exactly the same if I was American and this happened at the Canadian border. I don't think it's like a country by country thing. Once I went in to take my Unity certification test because the closest place to do it was in Washington State. And the dude was like grilling me about like, it sounds like you're trying to like take a job in America and like maybe you won't leave after you get the job, even though you're not a citizen or like a permanent resident or whatever. And I basically, in more polite words, I sort of had to explain to him like, buddy, don't flatter yourself. Like we're doing all right up in Canada. Trust me, I'm not up here trying to take like a Unity programmer job in Redmond, Washington right now. This is more like personal development. But then the other time, this was our bad. We didn't realize, like our daughter had a passport, but in order to use the Nexus lane, we didn't realize that like a literal infant also needed a Nexus. So we tried to go, because like dogs don't.
How about the tone when you said literal infant? I imagine that's the tone you get.
Like 11 months old. The reason I say that I say it condescendingly is because they have to go through an interview. So I naively thought they're not going to interview like a little baby to make sure she's not like a terrorist or whatever. But obviously the American Department of Homeland Security thinks differently about Canadian babies. So whatever, that's you're coming into their country, you have to follow their rules. But the dude was very, very, he thought it was a huge deal and was disappointed that I was just like, oh, I made a mistake. And he was like, it felt like he was trying to browbeat me. He's like, I don't think you're like apologetic about this at all. Like maybe I should just make you turn around and go home. And I was like, oh, I am sorry that I forgot it. But like, if you're going to make us go home, like, I mean, we live in a nice place. Like you're not sending us back to hell. Like, what is that your threat? Go back to your nice house with your family and eat some good food. Instead of coming up to Blaine, Washington, get like cheap gas or something? Like, what you there's nothing past the gate, man. You're not guarding like a dragon's treasure for us, at least. So like, but anyway.
Take that. How did it shake out? Did he let you in?
Yeah, he let us in, but said next time bring the Nexus. And I said, thank you, sir. But in my head, I was like, that's right.
Take that.
A lot of bluster and no teeth, man.
You know, I'll let you have that one. Take that one.
I appreciate that.
That's a reroll, right?
Yeah. That's a reroll. You know what? Allow me to do the honor. That's a reroll too, so I'll do the honors. I don't even remember what that is.
You take it.
Divine protection.
Ooh.
Oh,
I think we're gonna win.
They did take my mother-in-law's Nexus though.
Really?
Yeah. Because she lied to the agent.
What? But how could you have lied in that scenario?
I don't want to get into the specifics of it.
Well,
for her.
Hypothetically speaking. All right, fair enough.
She wasn't smuggling anything. That's what I'm going to say. It wasn't like they asked her, do you have anything in the car? And she said no, and then she did. It wasn't that, which is probably the most likely lie. It's a funnier lie that I don't want to get into.
Okay, I respect it. I don't respect protecting random new friend circles, but I respect you protecting your mother-in-law.
And I've lit her up a couple of times on the stream in the past, so.
You have? Does she watch?
I don't know if... No.
Oh.
I don't know if I've ever told you this story.
No, you've never said anything bad about anyone in your family.
So this is like 2021, okay? Which is important context because like COVID was still like going on, maybe even accelerating, right?
Yeah.
So my father-in-law had like literally, I guess it's not brain surgery, like they didn't open up his scalp, but he had surgery on his brain.
Holy.
They like shoved like an arthroscopic device like into his leg and then ran it up his spinal cord to like remove like a blood clot from his brain. So this was like a month before that.
Can I ask you one quick question? Was that
Yeah.
What country did that surgery take place in?
That was Canada.
Okay. Just wondering. I didn't know if he had.
So he.
Right, go ahead.
He had the surgery, and he had afterwards he had like mild but concerning symptoms.
Okay.
Like dizziness, headache, stuff that like
Scary
if you
stuff.
hadn't had brain surgery, you'd probably be like whatever.
Yeah.
But if you had, you'd be like, I gotta go to the doctor. So he was like, I have to go to the ER. Well, wait, I'll skip to the good part. He had to go to the ER. Just peep this real quick. It's pretty important. You should re-roll that for sure. You might as well take it. You played a lot of Zelda.
I prefer Tears.
Don't you get both?
No.
I mean, I got Monstro's Lung. I can't take it. So it's either you take or we leave.
We leave.
Okay.
Right.
And pick your poison, buddy.
So he's not feeling well.
Yeah, he went to the ER. His English is not good. So Kate said, let's do him a favor. You know, it's the weekend. Why don't you go, like he go, check in at the ER. You'll probably be waiting like a few hours because obviously like it's mid-COVID, like it's really, really busy. It's busy to begin with, but this is like the worst of the worst. After you've checked in, like we'll drive out like an hour or something like that, and we'll help you with the appointment so that there's no miscommunication with the doctor. No problem, right? So we get to the ER like an hour and a half after he checked in, and he's not there. And we go, Kate calls him and goes, where are you? And then he says, oh, well, I checked in. They told me to just wait wherever. So I went home and I'm waiting at home. And we're like, what are you talking about, man? Like, you gotta, they mean like just find a chair, not go to your house. Like, they're not gonna come call you or pick you up and be like, it's time for your appointment. So he drove back to the hospital and Kate sweet talked the nurse basically and was like, oh yeah, he was like in the bathroom or something when you called his name. So he missed his call. They let him go in. No problem. The appointment's going fine, but it's getting really late. You know, we've been there like 3 or 4 hours and we've got our daughter with us who's not even a year old. And then Kate goes, hey, maybe like mom can pick you up from the hospital because like we got to go home. Our kids got to go to bed. Like she's really young. She's still a baby. So we called Kate's mom to pick up her dad. And this is where it gets good in case you've fallen asleep. Her mom is like, I can't pick him up. I've got like a fever. I feel really weak. I can't taste anything. And then Kate was like, Mom, you have COVID. She was like, what are you talking about? I don't have COVID. Then Kate was like, do you have a COVID test? So look, flash forward, she had COVID, which her husband didn't know about somehow, which boggles my mind to this day. So then we went in close proximity to him, who is living in a house with literally like a COVID patient. We have our infant with us, who is like 9 months old or whatever. And we checked him into the hospital. They're asking him like all the questions, right? And they're like, you know, do you have any connection to anybody who's been feeling ill? And we're like, no, what are we, stupid? Like, come on, get me in the hospital. Turns out he probably exposed like the whole emergency room to COVID. And I was losing my mind. I was like, we drove an hour to be here to help you out. Turns out that you've exposed us to COVID. This is like before the vaccines came out, but especially before the vaccines came out for like little kids. I was freaking
Did you go off on him or you just...
I didn't go off on him, but I went off in the car on him to my wife.
Why didn't you say something to him?
I mean, I don't want to be rude, but like, there's just no point.
What do you mean? How is that rude?
It just wouldn't... it wouldn't have gotten the right message across. Do you want to fight Mega Satan or do the whole floor?
Up to you, brother. I think we pass on Mega Stan.
Pass? We got the key pieces though, man.
All right, we could. I mean, I'm not in a heart situation right now.
Yeah, he's right there.
Someone in chat said, I'm hesitant to even read this because I don't know what it means. It says, is he simple or something? What does that mean?
He's not.
What does that mean?
I think you know what it means.
I don't. Otherwise, I wouldn't have read it.
I think you can infer from context clues.
Is that a word from the 50s or something?
Yeah?
Okay. Is it like of mice and men type question?
Yes.
Okay, all right. That may be the only place I might have heard it in my life, so. All right.
You never seen Tropic Thunder?
No.
Really?
I only watch good movies.
Tropic Thunder is probably one of the best comedies of the 2000s. You can't say it anymore. Well, you can because it's coming back, but...
Wait, can I watch it? Will I find it funny?
I would be surprised if you didn't, honestly. I can't think of a reason why you wouldn't like it.
Okay.
What's your favorite, like... Because don't say Back to the Future. What's your favorite, like, comedy? Like a Dumb and Dumber type, Anchorman.
Yeah, I mean, like if I need to laugh, I'm watching Dumb and Dumber, or probably in the same vein, but I like to protect its integrity and only watch it once every couple of years. The original Bad News Bears is really funny. Have you ever seen it with Walter Matthau?
No.
You've never seen it?
I was born in the late 1980s.
I know, but I mean, like, buddy, you won't believe it. Like the stuff
I was
they
hoping
say.
for like a movie that wasn't like 50 years old and about sports.
I'm telling you, the stuff they said in that movie, like you can't, like you can't, like you
If
literally
you're a big
can't.
fan of things you can't say anymore, you would definitely love Tropic Thunder.
Okay. But like I'm telling you, you of all people would appreciate Bad News Bears. You've never the original. Oh, I can't believe you've seen it.
I haven't seen the remake either.
You don't see the remake. See the original. It's got Walter Matthau on it. He talks about hamburgers.
I've heard the hamburgers line. I don't know, maybe 75 times.
What about? But you haven't heard we go $1 a game here.
I haven't heard that one. No.
Okay,
No.
you got to watch it. This is not one of those like random movie recommendations that it's a fly by night. You got to watch it.
I mean, it must be good. They remade it.
Yeah, it's good.
Bizarrely, they only remake good movies when it really seems like they should be remaking the bad ones because they screwed up those in the first place.
Speaking of good movies, Wild Robot's the best kids movie I've seen in 5 years.
You know, I've heard that a lot, actually.
It's really good.
You think it clears Trolls Band Together?
How do you dodge this? Is that new, Eddie?
I think you got to get out in front of it, but it's been a while.
All right.
And on the
Sorry,
other
I'm
hand,
working.
brother, thanks for the spiders. Look at that. They say egg can't game.
Keep pumping.
Keep it up, brother. We got him.
Hey, do you have any interest in joining us for Hardcore WoW Streamer Guild OnlyFans?
I'm out, but like, how long do you think it's permadeath, right? So when you die, you're done.
Yeah.
How long do you think that's gonna last for you?
I mean, you have to be kidding me. I'm going to level 60. There's no way. You think after everything I've been through, I'm not going to level 60?
I genuinely, I have no idea how easy or hard it is to die in WoW. I know it's impossible to die in Final Fantasy 14 because you just, like, there's a line that shows up on the ground and then you just don't stand in it and then you don't take damage.
Okay.
I gotta make an executive decision on that one.
No, I'm with you. So, do you want to get in on it or no? Well, what is this? Whoa! Oh, Eddie's been cooking. Let's see who the true Isaac player is.
Dude, his spacing is so good.
Oh,
He's
you're never living this one down, brother. This is me waxing you in Canadian history. That's what this is up there with. Wait, so do you want to get in on the WoW Guild or no?
Can somebody explain to me why he's immune to bullets? You know what, buddy? No more dodgeball.
Hang in here. Eddie needs that. We need to just play this next time.
Dude, he's crushing me, man.
Eddie's piggy.
Pucks in deep. It's all about getting pucks in deep. What a shot. I've never heard Dan so dialed, man.
What do you mean? If you lose, you have to watch Bad News Bears.
That's not gonna happen. I can put it on the docket for like in the next decade.
Okay.
But if I had time to be watching the Bad News Bears, I'd be watching a lot of stuff.
You watching Shrinking on Apple Plus?
Nah,
That's
I
good.
don't know. I'd probably make some time to watch like Anora, maybe, is my guess.
The heck's Nora?
It's going to be nominated for Best Picture, brother. Mikey Madison's star-making turn. The newest A24 movie.
I'll take my championship in $1 bills, brother. What the heck is this? It's not over?
Help. Help. Oh, the spikes!
Clip that! Clip it! 10,000 hours, my rear. Explore gluttonous greedy.
How do I get greedy, man? I let you have all the items.
Oh, that was fun. That was a nice little, I did not expect that little twist at the end from Eddie, did you?
No, me neither.
Oh. Ryan Gary, it was fun. I hope I don't getting too much in trouble in your comments though on the whole.
Dude, it's just nice that like we finish a segment like this where I think people are gonna be madder at you than me. It usually doesn't happen that way. It usually happens the other way.
It's okay. I can take a few shots. It was fun, man, dude. Thanks for playing. What are you playing after this?
In 47 minutes, we're playing Jackbox.
Ooh.
I don't know what I'm gonna do in the period though.
All right. Well, it's fun, man. Thanks for playing.
Later. Thank you. Thank
See
you.
you, man. You Watanabe. Thank you for the 20 gifted. Appreciate the support. That was a lot of fun. I will say this, I was not expecting that twist at the end. That was nice, man. Is Eddie in chat? Eddie cooked on that one. Eddie, you know that was an Eddie feature. Eddie. When did you just slide that in? Eddie, that's been in Eddie's spiral bound journal for a long time. You shouted out so loud. Yeah, it was like as surprise and delight. It's one of the reasons for the delay. That was fun, man. That was fun. I think it's almost all but confirmed. I think we're doing. I would 1000% do Unity, Isaac. I think we're doing. I think we may be doing. Well, show's not over. We may be doing Mario Party tomorrow. But we are gonna do something a little bit different now. Eddie, thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate it. Chat, we can joke around, right, about Canada, which is the irony for me, which is I actually really like Canada, but I also want to learn too. No, thanks for being here, man. We are gonna do something a little bit different now, though, chat, because I am gonna be streaming later tonight. Hardcore World of Warcraft in the Streamer Guild. No, there's no sponsor. We're streaming tonight. With Soda Poppins Guild. So before that, because I'm not gonna do that without at least, I mean, I was gonna go and fly in blind, but after talking to you about it, you're like, Dan, there's no way. There's no way.
You know, not everyone thinks of Cleopatra as that's how Julius Caesar.
Yo, Count Yumi, thanks for saying that. I appreciate that. I always have Chatterino up, and I saw Ryan. I think it's just being streamer pilled. Somehow I looked over at the wrong time and said, I can't listen to this anymore. And I'm like, this piece. It was just some random in his chat. So I appreciate you saying that. So what we're going to do is, first and foremost, install World of Warcraft Classic. Secondly, we're going to go through and do the soda poppin' tutorial. ETA and binder redemption. I think that's just on me, Papa J. I would say probably tomorrow for sure. I think it's done. I just got to do it. Average NL chatter contributes, but no, I'm not going to say that.